to go totally geeky for a second.
Let's geekanize. Let's do it.
I was over the moon. So I love finding fossils, which you can in these vineyards. And in this, there was underwater scorpions 6 feet long.
Quarantine catch-ups on CorkScrewedTV's YouTube channel.
Marcel, hello. How's it going, my friend?
Is that you, Patrick?
Yeah.
Holy cow. How are you?
I only recognize you because you're always wearing some kind of PondView paraphernalia. So I'm glad that you're always easily identifiable.
That's it. Right there.
Very proud.
So we have seen across the winery business for us, but also with our other friends in the industry, that there has been a huge surge in support, and people are really rallying. We're able to ship wine next day or 48 hours from here to Sudbury, and people are putting case orders in with us, and are connecting with us on social media and over the phone. It's as challenging as all of this is, and we're nowhere close to what we normally would be doing. It's just, it's giving us the daily push to keep going and to figuring out new ways of how to service people's wine needs, and it's exciting. As bad as everything is, and I do not want to downplay that, because it is serious, and we take it here very seriously. We're running on skeleton staff, but we are really, everybody's at home and here trying to make the best of it.
So a lot of big changes in Ontario, which is super interesting. Is that Bella Terra?
Oh, sorry. I thought that was off camera.
Oh, no. It's we can see everything. You know that there's barrels behind you too, right?
Oh, yeah, but that's harder to get in. Am I allowed to open this?
Yeah, of course. No rules.
Okay.
This is Zoom. There's no rules. We
Perfect.
do whatever we want. I'm not wearing pants.
I heard people drink on Zoom calls at 10 a.m. I don't do that.
I
wait until the afternoon.
I have the Zoom call usually just my eyes down, and I have one of those helmets that has the straw right down. So do you think that all these changes in Ontario with the food and wine delivery, do you think that'll stay in place even after the isolation's done?
You know what? I really think so. So before all this happened, I've done a lot of traveling to China, which is a society very advanced in dealing with everything online. A society that's used to wearing face masks even when there is no pandemic. And I think people's sensitivity to protecting yourselves from even things like the regular flu is going to increase, already has increased, and people are, people need that social interaction. That will hopefully never go away, but I think it will be a slower transition back, and people that are at a higher risk will always have this in the back of their mind, so there's that part of society. But then there's, I think, also people that were nervous about buying wine or beer or spirits online, committing to a case of wine, which turns out is not that much when you're sitting at home. And we have, and people didn't really know what it's like to order those kinds of things online, or even with the takeout food. There's in these groups, you will see there's restaurants that have never advertised takeout and delivery to their customers. I really think once people have discovered the convenience of this, it's not going to go away. There might be a dip when when things are opening up more, because people want to come out and experience the real thing. But now that they know that this is at my fingertips, I think we will see a lot more development and technology there. I can tell you we've invested a lot over the last couple of weeks to make online shopping for our company a lot easier. It's really like absolutely straightforward. I think between the wines and checkout, you're visiting 3 screens. And once you have an account, it's 2 screens. And the wine in Ontario right now is, like I said, anywhere between 24 hours and 48 hours gets to you. And that's during time of crisis where the couriers are telling us it's Black Friday pretty much every day in their world. So why wouldn't you? You're at your cottage up north. You want to get nice selection of wines. You go on your phone, and it arrives the next day or 2 days later. How is that ever going to go away? I just don't see it.
It's I think the isolation has forced this infrastructure being built, but now that it's here, like you said, yeah, thanks. Make my mouth water while I'm talking. So we talked about the infrastructure in general, but the PondView, it's just is it PondView.com, your website?
PondViewWinery.com.
PondViewWinery.com, and it's so easy to get. You have a wine list there. You have access to all your wines, and people can get it delivered. It's just, and you do it through the regular courier, right? Just through Canada Post, or is there a special?
No, unfortunately, Canada Post is way too slow and doesn't deliver to your door anymore. So we use couriers that deliver right to your door.
Okay.
No touch service, and it's much faster. So Canada Post, we found out, can sometimes last a couple of weeks, and who's got the time?
Not when it's wine.
Yeah, and yeah, so free delivery anywhere you want.
Beautiful. What are you sipping on right now?
2016 Bella Terra Cabernet Franc.
Your new labels on there. Looks great.
That's it. We have the whole line. Actually, that's as you guys learned, that's all the older vine stuff, the 32-year-old vineyards. The Chardonnay, actually, we just won award as one of the top 10 Chardonnays in the world at Chardonnay du Monde. 37 countries, 658 Chardonnays entered, and we represent Canada in the top 10, which is very cool. Our reds have won gold medals, the Meritage gold medals at the All Canadian Wine Championships. We have won at Intervin gold medals for the reds. So it's been, it's exciting. It's exciting developments.
When I look at you, and when I think of PondView, I always think of red wine, because that's what we explored Cab Franc in the episode, and on our several meetings before the episode. That's what we tasted.
Well, listen, Patrick, if grapes could have a choice, they would all be red, but some just can't. So we make the best out of those as well.
Well, that's amazing news about your Chardonnay. That's really cool, because I know you have a mouth-watering Cab Franc, and even your rosé is the rosé is made with Cab Franc as well, right?
Yeah, 100% Cab Franc. And I hate to tell you, but the 19 that just came out is actually even better than the one that you had when you were here. So you gotta have to come back.
Yeah,
you gotta have to come back.
We'd love to, and the episode is so unique, because that's where it really stuck in our minds when we were walking through your vineyards, right to the south of your building, that it really was a glacial lake, right? And we were looking at the sediments, and it makes sense because the ocean used to go, or the sea bed, or whatever you call it, used to go right to the brim of the escarpment, and all the land.
Actually, it went higher than that. This was all a basin. The sea was even higher than that. So this was a basin within the subtropical ocean. And actually, since you're bringing it up, I'm working on it right now. We will have, when things open up again, and hopefully I get it done in time, we will have an educational tour on all those things in our vineyard. So, there's going to be some hands-on education, and there is you will really get a sense of place from 450 million years ago to 10,000 years ago, when the Great Lakes were formed, because it's only been 10,000 years that these Great Lakes have been the way that they are today. To, you know, how the farming in this area changed from tender fruit, or from the early days, actually, from the pioneers to tender fruit to grape farming today, and where we sit as the 4 Mile Creek sub-appellation. So we're going to have this available for people to go on a tour and learn, you know, why it is that we can do what we do here every day.
Oh, that's
So
so
now that
cool.
I said this, I just put a gun to my head.
You have to
get
do
this
it
done
now.
in time. Oh, I'm really good at putting pressure on myself.
I'm going to remind you, I'm going to send you this video link every day so that, hey, are you working on your homework, Marcel?
Hey, I'm half done, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
That's so cool. So hopefully in the very soon future, people will be able to go and check out Marcel's new scientific exhibit at PondView Winery and explore, go back 400 million years, because that's really been, Ralph and I have been doing this, and we've tasted so many amazing wines and looked at the grapes and talked about terroir. But this biosphere of the Niagara Peninsula is like a diamond in the rough of all the different elements that have come together. And for me, that's been the most eye-opening out of everything. It's like, it's not just a bunch of fields that a bunch of Europeans, you know, came and started screwing around with different kinds of grapes. This is the place to grow grapes in the world.
It is very unique. Sorry, to go totally geeky for a second.
Let's geekinize. Let's do it.
I was over the moon. So I'm no expert, but I love finding fossils, which you can in these vineyards. And I research it. So in this basin and in this subtropical ocean that used to be here, there was underwater scorpions 6 feet long.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Isn't that, like, that is just crazy.
Underwater scorpions, like big crayfish.
Yeah, flat, like, and then I think somewhere in the US they have some of these exhibits, like with a couple of these fossils, 6 feet long.
Have you checked on Lou lately? Because I would hate for there to be one of just pop out of the ground and take him in. He's out there in the field.
Well, I check the washrooms every day before I flush, just in case.
Oh man, so much to look forward to. I can't wait to go back and visit PondView. And for the people that maybe don't require the delivery, can they still pick up wine at PondView?
Yeah, we have. You can when you do online ordering, you can click on curbside pickup. So we have that as well available. And we always love hearing from you. Like, you can call us at the winery during business hours. We'll be there. Yes, the last thing, you know, when you guys were there, you saw that we built the big event space right by the pond in the middle of the vineyard. Who knows when we can start operating that? But there's a lot of people that, you know, got bumped from the wedding ceremonies that they wanted to have. So we also have huge availability right now, because it's all brand new to us, for people that got bumped out of their venues, that can contact us. And again, there's, you know, we're not going to take a deposit on anything, because we don't know when things are opening up, but we can tell them about what's going to be happening. We're working with Eric Peacock from Wellington Court for catering, and people can actually, as of maybe later this year, maybe next year, I don't know when, but have wedding ceremonies here as well.
For sure, and it's a beautiful space. We had our second batch of episodes preview there. I brought my big screen. And
that's right.
Accommodated hundreds of people. You had the fire pits right beside the pond in the vineyard. It was absolutely gorgeous. So a lot for people to look up. Check out PondView's website. Stay tuned to PondView social media, because they're always doing something cool. Marcel's still developing his interactive multi-million-dollar educational experience, which will be available in the fall. And yeah, check out the Facebook page for the Niagara Food and Wine as well. There's tons. We're hungry. We want good food. That has never changed. So being in isolation, you still got to get your food and wine if you want to pick it up at the door, or if you want it delivered to you, or check out some great food options.
Don't use Uber Eats or skip the dishes. Go direct. That's the key.
Correct. Let's eat local. Let's drink local.
That's
So,
right.
Thank you so much, Marcel. Say hi to Lou.
Good to talk to you, Patrick. I got to get back to work now.
Yeah, get back to work there. Hey, why don't you send me some homework?
Yes, very good.
All right, thank you so much,
I'm right
Marcel.
on it.
Yeah.
Take
All
care,
right.
buddy.
Thanks so much. Cheers. Take care.
Cheers. Ciao.